Hey viewers, you are watching the Savera and I am Shudha. The Israeli military on Thursday said that the involvement of Hezbollah in the ongoing conflict between Iran and Israel has strengthened Israel's concern about Tehran's network of proxy groups in the region. Israeli officials described this network as an existential threat to the country. According to the Israel Defense Force, Hezbollah's entry into the conflict shows how Iran can influence and mobilize armed groups across the Middle East. Israeli authorities believe that Iran uses such groups to expand its power and create pressure on Israel from different directions. An Israeli military spokesperson said Hezbollah joined the conflict at a time when Israel was already dealing with serious threats related to Iran. 2 days ago, the entry of the Hezbollah terrorist organization proved that the Iranian proxy network is an existential threat to Israel, the spokesperson said. Israeli officials also claimed that senior Iranian leader who survived the early stages of Israel's military operation pressured Hezbollah to join the conflict. According to the IDF, the source, the Hezbollah's actions are closely linked to Iran's strategic interest rather than the interest of Lebanon. Senior Iranian officials put a lot of pressure on Hezbollah to join the war, proving that they are there to defend Iranian interest and not the interest of the Lebanese people, the spokesperson said. Israel says it is responding to the situation through a two-part strategy. The first part focuses on targeted military operations against Hezbollah facilities and infrastructure. The second part involves defensive measures to protect Israeli civilians, especially those living near the northern border. Israeli forces have been carrying out precision airstrikes on Hezbollah targets. This includes weapons, storage sites and command centers that Israeli officials say were being used to plan attacks against Israeli civilians and military personnel. We are precisely targeting Hezbollah terrorist targets in order to prevent that threat to our civilians, the spokesperson said. Israeli officials also referred to the situation along the border with Lebanon. On October 8 last year, Israel evacuated tens of thousands of residents from communities near the Lebanese border because of rising tensions with Hezbollah. This time, the Israeli military says it has adopted what it calls a forward defensive posture. Instead of launching a large ground invasion, Israeli forces are deployed in positions aimed at preventing attacks and protecting civilians in northern Israel. The Israeli military also addressed the action of Hamas. Officials said Hamas has continued hostile the activities despite a ceasefire agreement that has been in place in recent months. According to the IDF, Hamas has repeatedly violated the ceasefire by attempting attacks on Israeli forces. Israeli officials said their military responses have been carried out only after such violations. Meanwhile, the Israeli military confirmed that Hezbollah command centers in Beirut were targeted in overnight airstrikes. One of the sites reportedly belonged to Hezbollah's aerial unit responsible for launching drones attacks on Israel. Before the strikes, Israeli authorities issued evacuation warnings to civilians living near the target radius. Israeli officials also warned that they remain prepared for the possibility that other Iran-backed groups could join the conflict, raising fears that the crisis could expand further across the region. Stay tuned with us for more updates. To like, comment, share and subscribe the channel.